2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and this week we are at the stunning Torrey Pines South Course. Rich, take us through the opening hole.
First hole is a strong one, there's no doubt. 450 yards on the scorecard, bunkers both right and left. You'd rather favor down the left-hand side. It opens up the second shot on this green that's got two tiers to it. A very challenging opening hole.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot into the first. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Let's catch up with a human one-iron, Will Zalatoris from earlier.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
And back to the play, shall we? Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, yeah! A shot of the day. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is in the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, that's a ripper. Currently at 3 under for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. This is their look at birdie.
Oh, so close. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Currently 4 under for the round. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the hybrid.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, what a shot.
Pretty good shot there.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Attaboy, good shot. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Should find the green. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome. Surely it's going to.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Nicely done. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, well hold for eagle. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. He's currently tied for 10th. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South Ridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That was a beauty.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
An opportunity for a birdie here. It's got a chance. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. He's currently tied for 8th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, You're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
An indefinite range for birdie.
And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. Absolute buckets. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Now 4 back after that hole. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Sitting at -14 now for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Nicely done. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Well played, mate. And this putt to move into a tie for third.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
From around 180 yards out. He's 2 shots back. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Let's recap this long-range effort. Nice putt to make that one. 7 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This shot from 120 yards. He shares the lead. That could play. Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here. This really looks good.
And down it goes. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Going with the 5-wood. Great looking shot this. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make. It's got a chance. And with that, this round comes to a close.